Is it time to buy or sell ARM Holdings PLC stock? In this video, we will explore ARM Holdings PLC in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 7th of May, 2025. And now we are here to offer you an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at stockinvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 24th of April, 2025, our system has rated ARM Holdings PLC as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.00. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of approximately 10.87% since we initially recommended purchasing ARM Holdings PLC just 10 days ago. This equates to an average return of about 1.09% per day since it was classified as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system foresees significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the recent developments, we cannot ascertain the stock's next direction, as it could potentially move in either direction. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of 27.31% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 58.88% to negative 27.31%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 10.77%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 40.21% to positive 21.75% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $74.25 and $151.20. Our latest daily update for ARM Holdings PLC includes the headline, Green Day on Wednesday for ARM Holdings PLC. The ARM Holdings PLC stock price gained 1.43% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 7th of May, 2025, rising from $122.44 to $124.19. During that day, the stock fluctuated 3.51%, with a low of $120.22 and a high of $124.44. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 18.1% over the past 2 weeks. Volume increased on the last day, along with the price, which is a positive technical sign. In total, 4 million more shares were traded than the day before, with 8 million shares bought and sold for approximately $1.01 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $188.75, while the lowest was $80. Currently, the price is 34.2%, or $64.56, below the 52-week high of $188.75, which is also the all-time high for the stock. ARM Holdings has reported strong earnings and revenue. However, its stock has experienced a sharp decline due to a disappointing outlook. The company's forecast for the current quarter anticipates revenue between $1 billion and $1.1 billion, which falls short of Wall Street's expectations. Following this announcement, shares dropped nearly 8% in extended trading on May 7th, driven by a full-year revenue projection that is significantly lower than analysts' average estimates. Despite better-than-expected fourth-quarter results, the weak forecasts overshadow the positives, indicating a shift in investor sentiment in response to future growth projections. This reaction underscores the importance of guidance in shaping market perception, especially in the volatile semiconductor sector. In the short term, this negative outlook may lead to continued selling pressure on ARM stock as investors reassess their positions. The combination of lower-than-expected revenue forecasts and broader economic uncertainties, such as ongoing global trade tensions, contributes to the risk profile for ARM. Long-term effects may be more nuanced. If ARM can stabilize its operations and effectively navigate these challenges, there is potential for recovery. However, sustained poor outlooks could undermine investor confidence, hindering growth and impacting the stock price over time. Investors will be closely monitoring how ARM adapts to these market dynamics in the coming quarters. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 22nd of April 2025, it was reported that Barclays assigned ARM an overweight rating with a hold recommendation. On Tuesday, the 15th of April 2025, KGI Securities gave ARM a neutral grade accompanied by an initiate action. On Friday, the 31st of January 2025, Barclays once again rated ARM as overweight with a hold recommendation. On the same day, Wells Fargo also rated ARM as overweight and advised a hold action. On Wednesday, the 22nd of January 2025, Susquehanna reported a neutral grade for ARM with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned ARM Holdings plc stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts have awarded the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for ARM Holdings plc. The stock of ARM Holdings plc shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between these two indicators, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support is anticipated at $118.99 and $109.05. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, the 8th of April 2025, and since then, the stock has risen by 44.71%. Further increases are expected until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, there's a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or NACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is generally viewed as a strong technical signal. Here are some additional signals that you may find intriguing. Moving Average Convergence Divergence. A buy signal has been indicated. Pivots. A buy signal was noted 21 days ago. Bollinger Bands. A buy signal appeared 24 days ago. The short-term moving average, a buy signal was registered 12 days ago. The long-term moving average, a buy signal was noted 11 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggests a buy signal from 7 days ago. Observing the 12-month chart reveals the short moving average, a buy signal was noted 12 days ago. The long-term moving average, a sell signal was indicated 54 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages has provided a buy signal from 43 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at stockinvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for ARM Holdings plc. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $106.59 and $100.46. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead to a decline to the next support. In this case, ARM Holdings plc finds support just below today's level at $106.59. Should this level be broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $100.46 and $97.72. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and with a large prediction interval indicated by the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be high risk. During the last day, the stock moved $4.22 between its high and low, representing a change of 3.51%. Over the last week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 4.14%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for ARM Holdings plc, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important measure evaluates a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This notably high PE ratio suggests that the stock may be overvalued. However, it is not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to exhibit such elevated ratios. In other news, the next earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 7th of May, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 52 cents. It is important to monitor these figures as they can have a substantial influence on stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for ARM Holdings plc. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for ARM Holdings plc is at $125.55. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a key level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, ARM Holdings plc faces its first support level at $106.59. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for ARM Holdings plc from multiple analyst sources is neutral. The most recent insider trade for this stock occurred more than 3 months ago. The latest transaction took place on the 16th of February, 2011, when Stephen G. Rothmeyer executed an insider purchase of 4,500 shares of common stock. Our recommended stop loss is set at $117.51, reflecting a decline of 5.38%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which inherently increases the risk involved. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 81, further heightening the risk factor. However, a buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 20 days ago. Is ARM Holdings Public Limited Company stock a good buy? ARM Holdings Public Limited Company presents several positive signals. However, we do not consider these sufficient for a buy recommendation at this time. Currently, it would be wise to categorize it as a hold candidate, which means maintaining or accumulating shares while monitoring for further developments. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 8th of May, we anticipate that ARM Holdings Public Limited Company will open lower by $1.24, starting trading at $122.95. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on stockinvest.us. By using this information, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.